the 10 rules of the successful investor. Welcome to Luxify. We talk about fashion, travel, money, and basically all the best things life has to offer. Welcome to our video listing the 10 rules of the successful investor. To become a successful investor, there is no recipe or magic formula. Investing and accumulating wealth is something that requires dedication and commitment. For many, investing is the simple act of choosing the product, having the money to invest, and then waiting for the earnings. But that does not necessarily mean that you will succeed as an investor. I know it can be overwhelming when people start to speak those financial terms that seem like a whole other language, but I promise that these simple 10 rules can really help you getting started. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at luxfy.com. Number 10. End the debt. The first step for those who are thinking about investing but do not know where to start is to organize your finances very well. After all, do you know exactly how much you earn, how much you spend, and if you have money left over at all at the end of the month? If the answer is no, you may have a problem. If you don't organize your finances and spend your money without thinking, there is a very good chance that you have already gone into debt. By having this control and reducing your expenses, there will be more money left to pay off debts or even to start investments. Number 9. Financial education. Although it is an extremely important topic for anyone, unfortunately, financial education is still not common. As most people did not have financial education at school, it is always necessary to seek knowledge. Research and study need to be mantras for those who are going to invest, since they are important tools to better understand the market and the application alternatives. Try to read a lot, attend lectures, and always stay tuned to the economic news that can influence your investments. Number 8. Emergency backup. You know that money that can save you at the end of the month? This money is what is known as an emergency backup, or a financial reserve. It is very important to keep this value in hand for times of need and unforeseen events that may happen. When there is no emergency backup, both the present and the future of your financial situation are compromised. This is one of the mistakes that you need to avoid. In order to have a guarantee for the family budget, it is recommended that you multiply the monthly expenses by 6. It is this value that will guarantee a safety margin in the event of any unforeseen events. The pandemic, for example. Number 7. Draw a strategy. When we talk about strategy, the rule is simple. Being successful in the investment world does not always mean following what everyone is saying or doing. Always have a critical eye on the recommendations that people give you, and try to invest only in applications that you are sure have a good strategy behind, and that actually makes sense to you. Number 6. Seek expert opinions. The successful investor recognizes that there are specialists and professionals prepared to analyze the best investments. When you need an external opinion, look for a qualified person with the necessary certifications to have a reliable information. If you are enjoying this video so far, we strongly recommend you to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to bring you the best content about fashion, money, and luxury living. Number 5. Have discipline. Just as in your studies and healthcare, discipline is necessary to have good results. With investments, it's the same. There is no point in investing irregularly and without planning. This way, you will never be able to reach your goals. To take advantage of the power of compound interest, the ideal is to make investments on a regular and consistent basis. It can either be a fixed amount or a percentage of your income. It's your choice. What matters is that you maintain consistency and have the discipline to always invest. The tip here is always to pay yourself first when you receive your salary. This means that if you decide to invest $100 per month, always separate that amount before paying your bills. After all, if the money stays in your account, you may have the illusion that it is there to be spent. Number 4. Maintain realistic expectations. Have you ever heard of the expression, "there is no such thing as free lunch"? It is a warning to investors who are encouraged by false promises of income or do not pay attention to relevant factors, such as fees and taxes, that may compromise their investment. Always remember two important things. Past performance is no guarantee of future performance, and in the investment world, the ratio between risk and return is always proportional. This means that you can never forget that the safer investments tend to pay less. At the same time, those applications seen with high return potential have an equally high risk of losses. Therefore, be wary of investments that propose to offer a high return with a low risk. There is no such thing. Number 3. Diversify your investments. Another common expression that can be applied to the investment world is the famous phrase, "never put all your eggs in one basket." This means that if you have all your money in one application, you are at risk if something goes wrong with it. The successful investor knows the importance of diversifying the investment portfolio, be it between assets of the same type or even within different classes, such as stocks and real estate, for example. Diversification is the best way to manage risks safely. Number 2. Set goals and deadlines. Nobody saves money just for the sake of saving. There is always a reason, a plan, a goal. What do you think about when you save money? A trip, a new car, your own home, retirement, building wealth? When making your investments, you need to have a plan to cover all the reasons why you invest, always keeping your goals in mind. According to your planning, choose the best investments, thinking about the short, medium, and long term. The longer the term, the more you can allow yourself to diversify in search of greater profitability. Number 1. Revise your investments and strategies frequently. Your money is very important, right? Therefore, it is necessary to always be aware of what happens to it. It is useless to invest on a regular basis if you do not look at what happens with the money. Throughout life, you need to review the portfolio and assess if the results are within what you expect. In addition, your plans and goals may change throughout your life, so always be open to making changes. Avoid laziness in the name of always having good profits. You will not regret it. That's a wrap on our list of the 10 rules of the successful investor. Is there anything we left out of the list? Tell us in the comments below your best investment tips. Be careful with the pitfalls of the financial market and always try to study to understand well what you are doing. In addition, following these 10 rules that we presented in this video will help you a lot when it comes to setting up your investment portfolio. Thank you for spending some time with us, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. In return, we'll provide you the best fashion, travel, money, and luxury content possible. See you soon!